Mixed fudge. Oh, sink. But I'm telling you, when you have a little boy, like I'm saying, you shouldn't beat him. And you hear all the experts all the time go, you should never hit your child. It only teaches violence. What you should do is do something positive with them so they won't want to disappoint you to build a better relationship. Which I used to think that these are people who have clearly never had a child. But then I thought about it, I go, you know what, I'll try that. So what I do, every time my son does something that would normally warrant a beating, we play catch. And you know what, it works pretty good. I'll be like, all right, boy, you know what you did. And I'm like, come on, get outside. And I let him get about 5 steps in front of me, and I'm like, boom, there you go. He's like, I didn't even turn around that time. I hate catch. How come every time I spill chocolate milk on the couch you play catch? I hate catch. Think about it. Who's he going to tell? Protective Services? They're not going to arrest me. They're going to tell me to work on his fundamentals. You beat the system. But then I had a daughter. Yeah, where are the guys with daughters? Oh, that is a tough club to be in because, ladies, you don't understand that men, we don't know or understand anything about women. Nothing. It is a blank page. I don't care if you have sisters, if you've been married for 20 years. I don't care. The things that we understand about women could be fit on a post-it note. Like, nothing. But men who have daughters are the only ones that truly understand women. Well, because we've watched them grow from the ground up. We controlled what went in, and we watched what happened. And men who have daughters are the only ones that really understand women, and we're the ones that know that women are born evil. Right? It is not nurture, it's nature. Yeah. And that's sugar and spice and everything nice. That's marketing. Yeah. That's what that is. That's the same guy who said, Arizona, it's a dry heat. No, it's 130. Yeah. Ass. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. A poet didn't write that. That was on the bottom of a guy's suicide note. Don't tell me about women. I have 2 of my own that I raised. And if you don't believe me, this is a true story. I'm not gonna change this a word. Perfect example. My daughter. She was 2 years old, and she was the apple of my eye. And she's at that potty training stage, which if you have ever potty trained a child, had to go through that, you know that is the most important link in your relationship with that child. That is the time that's the first time that you'll start making deals with God. There will be just a moment where you just look up like, please God, please, just let her go poop on the potty one time. Please, I can't take one more diapers, one too much. Please, I don't care if she graduates high school, I don't. So I will never look at porn again, please. Just let her go poop on the potty. And I get to that point, and she's in her big girl underwear. She looks so cute. She comes up to me, and she's 2 years old, and she is so adorable. And she looks me right in the face, and she goes, Daddy, I want a cookie. And I said, oh, you can't have a cookie right now. You'll spoil your dinner. And then she just turned into just hate and rage. And you see it spinning in her little brain, and it's just vengeance. And she just turns, and she goes, I want a cookie right now. Now, I was in the Marines. I don't take that. I was like, listen, no means no. And if you throw a fit, there won't be a cookie after dinner. And she just looked at me, and you could see the little evil gears turning in her head. And then all of a sudden, she just looked at me, and she smiled, and she went, you gotta change me. Does anyone think I just made that up? Like, where's that chapter of the book, Dr. Phil, you prick? I read that stupid book. It didn't say anything about that. That is like one step away from monkeys throwing poop at the zoo. When did that? Oh, that was a great night. Daddy drank the whole box of wine that night. That was a fantastic night. You do. Oh, and you try that. You want to be that big tough dad thing. You want to try that on a little girl? Good luck. Especially if you already broke one kid that way. You're like, all right, listen, I see her acting. I'm like, all right, I'll watch this. If you do that again, she don't even let you get to the threat part. She'll just start screaming and fall on the ground. He throws baseballs at my brother! He throws baseballs at my brother! Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! You had the stupid toy. Evil. And then, I'll tell you, children, that'll ruin a relationship. Oh, anybody here engaged before I get talking about relationships? I'm just curious. I'm not going to miss anything. Anybody here engaged for like the first time? Anybody want to say anything about marriage? I'm not going to. Just curious. Anyone? Yeah? Good. Because I was married for a long time. I was like the senior married guy in my little circle of friends, which means that my buddies would always ask me my advice about relationships, but then they never take it. They'd say stuff like, hey man, I'm thinking about popping the question. I'm like, you might want to think that through, brother. It's like, why? What's the matter? Why? I've known her for 4 years. We've been living together for 2. At this point, we're basically married. We're sharing bills. It's exactly the same. There's no difference. Yeah. That's like saying, hey, you like camping, right? You love homelessness. There is no difference whatsoever. I think things change though. I think people change a little bit. And by people, I mean women. I say that. No, I'm not just picking on you women. I'm being completely honest because men, we're not complicated creatures. We're pretty simple. We keep our same friends. Like we haven't grown emotionally since about 12. Like we don't even change beers. Same friends from 3rd grade, exactly the same. But women. Once you get a guy, what's the word? Locked down in debt. That's when you open yourselves like a beautiful flower, revealing your true self. Which is crap, because you sold us on a lie. We like to lie. What happened to the... Truth. And I'm not saying that women are the only ones who change, and I don't want to say that, you know, married women are that different from single women. But some of it is. Like, single women tonight? Single women?
Soon to be.
One soon to be single? There's an optimistic gal. She's got the countdown calendar. She's like, No, I think single women do things that married women would never do. And they blame that on the marriage. Like a single woman, or did I have that backwards? A married woman will do things that a single woman would never do. Like like once you get married, if you go to the you're at work and you're on your way back and you gotta go to the bathroom really, really bad, and she meets you at the door and she wants to tell you all about her day in hospital and all their parents and all it's stuff you don't care about. You gotta go to the bathroom really bad. So you gotta do that juke spin move thing to get around her to get to the bathroom. And you go in there, and if you're married, that might be the only 5 seconds of peace you have in the whole day. But she doesn't care because she's married. She will kick that door open like this. Hey, we were just talking. What's going on? I was telling you about my day and how often Papa takes